Space 220 is one of Disney World's newest and most popular restaurants. It's a space-themed upscale restaurant located in Epcot right next to Mission Space. We had a dinner reservation and paid a whopping $450 for 4 people. But was it worth it? In this video, we'll take you with us on our journey at Space 220. We'll take you inside the restaurant to show you the unique theming and the food that we ordered. At the end of the video, we will provide our opinion on whether ultimately this restaurant is worth it. As you make your way into the lobby, you will first check in with the host. You will then use your boarding pass to hop onto the space elevator, which travels from Epcot through the stars and up to the restaurant space station. This trip takes about 1.5 minutes. While we're on the way up, let's talk about how to get a reservation. It is extremely hard to get a reservation, but it is doable. We managed to snag one the day of by repeatedly checking the app for cancellations. We got it around noon for a 5 p.m. dinner. This was on a Sunday during spring break when the park was quite crowded. To guarantee you are able to dine at Space 220, you will need to make a reservation in advance, which you can start doing 60 days before your trip. An alternative is to get in line at the restaurant in case there are any last-minute cancellations, or to wait in line to sit at the bar or lounge area where you can order a la carte. This might be a good option for those who do not want to have a full course meal, but it's also a bit risky since you can spend a lot of time in line and may not even make it in. If you manage to make it in, you can enjoy the cool ride in the space elevator. Don't forget to also look up to check out the arrival to the space restaurant. Once you arrive in space, you will get off the elevator and you will make your way down a hallway and on to the restaurant. You will see the growing vegetables that kind of look like cabbages, and right before the entry to the restaurant, you will see bottles of wine along the walls. You will then make it into the main dining area that has a pretty cool view of Earth and, of course, of space. The dining room was a lot larger than I expected and was not quite full yet when we got there around 5 p.m. on a Sunday. We were then headed towards our table, which was right next to the window. I thought our seats were quite good and allowed us to appreciate the really cool views. The dinner menu at Space 220 is a fixed priced menu, so you will pay $79 for a 3-course meal. For appetizers, we got the scallop ravioli, the Big Bang burrata, which had mozzarella, grilled artichoke hearts, arugula, and sunflower seed romesco. We also got the starry calamari, which also had the same red sauce as the burrata, and we got the Blue Moon cauliflower. For drinks, we got the Milky Way, and it was quite tasty. For the main courses, we got the Galactic Miso Salmon, which came with carrots and edamame on top of this celery root puree. I thought this was one of the better dishes that we got. We also got the Florida Red Snapper, which came with potato straw and again with a red salsa. For our third main, we got the duck breast, and we also got the slow rotation 0G short rib. During the course of your meal, you can also look out the window and enjoy the spectacular views. And now on to dessert. 3 of us got the pistachio and citrus, and it was pretty good. We also got the peanut caramel comet, which was overall pretty good too, but very sweet. By the time we were done with dinner at 7 p.m., the restaurant was absolutely packed. We then made our way back to the space elevator for the descent back to Earth. Alright, now let's talk about our ratings. The trip in the space elevator and the view out the window were pretty fantastic, and overall we thought they did a really good job with the theming, and we really felt like we were dining in space. If you have kids, I bet they would find it especially cool. For the theme, we give a 4 out of 5. The food was very much below average. It kind of tasted like supermarket frozen dinner, and I especially did not like the salsa on 3 of our dishes. If you gave me any of those main dishes for free, I'm not sure I would want to eat them. It wasn't completely unedible though, and the desserts and drinks were not too bad. For the food, we give a 2 out of 5. Overall, this experience took us 2 hours, which means that is 2 hours you are not spending in the park. Epcot has much better food too, so for me it's a one and done experience and I will not be going back. If you go to Disney World frequently and want to check out the cool new stuff, or if you have kids who really like space, then it may be worthwhile for you to go. Otherwise, I suggest you save your time and money and go enjoy the rest of the park. Thank you for watching the video, and I hope you enjoyed it.